She was a prisoner in her own body, trapped in a four-cornered room.
And off the walls like tennis balls, she was unbalanced. All I do is see crazy when she's distant or she's too quiet because she's listening. But who ever listened to her? Because if you listen closely, you would have noticed her cries. Her eyes bloodshot from constant tears in her eyes. Feels like her body parts have been carved out of her insides and laid on the floor to be walked all over. She feels empty inside. She can close her eyes to reality, but she can't close her eyes to memory. See, she is suffering. But everyone only sees crazy. She's screaming out God's name, wishing he'd give her back some sanity. Because she's starting to feel like maybe she is losing it. Or maybe she asked for it. Her mama used to warn her to be careful, and those warnings replayed in her mind as her eyes became tearful. But you know, we all have those moments where we say that would never be me. But she was me, and I am her.
I was staring at the sky today, trading stories of how it used to be. 'Cause it seems I was more gentle then. Seems the world's traded me stone for skin. And I tried to believe, but my faith is so weak.
Instant replays of what occurred constantly plays over and over in my head. I never would have thought that I'd be captive in my bed, in my home. Wondering, how could God let this be? They say it's 1 out of 3, but why me? Like a hostage locked away, how can you treat someone this way? In the darkness, his silhouette stood over me as he forced his entry inside of me. To satisfy his addiction, he used sex as a weapon, and I never understood why this had to happen. It took me some time to realize that God was there to guide and hold me. He said, don't dwell on your hurt, but share your testimony.
That's right.
They say 1 out of 3 girls would experience sexual abuse. And if God is the painter, then I'll be the muse, and for that I'll let my story be used. Because so many other girls like me suffer in silence. I'm here to stand up against sexual violence. But please don't feel any pity for me as I pour my heart out into this mic. I'm just trying to save someone from giving up tonight. I'm just trying to help save someone from giving up. Please stop sexual violence.